Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, everybody. It's Totalitarian Tuesday, Livingston, man. It's Totalitarian Tuesday. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope all is well. Vision Preparedness, what's happening, my brother? Uncle Tron, Johnny Preps, Charmaine Montgomery, Prepping Mantis in the house, Greenleaf, William K's, Jeep Girl, Triple Threat, Firearms and Defense Incorporated. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Lori Q, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Prepping by Faith, what's happening, my sister? How are you? Great video today from Prepping by Faith. She did a video about bug out bags.
Okay.
For her kids. Fantastic
Great
video.
idea,
Marine's daughter, what's happening? Trout Slayer, what's happening, my brother? How are you? Chrisman in the house. Happy New Year, my friend. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Livingston looks mad.
Yeah, I just had to solve a problem there. Sorry, you guys. I fixed it. I got it.
We had some, the gremlins
are
in the works.
He's yakking at me, telling me there was a problem with my bit rate. And I was like, how dare you?
Bad connection. They send the Russian woodpecker back in, he wreaks havoc. Guys, check it out. New backdrop. Ooh. Yeah. Santa Claus was good to us.
Little elves of his.
Yeah, he was good to us this year. So, Patty S, Happy New Year. I am actually packaging everybody's stuff up. I started on it today, and I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow evening, and hopefully have them in the mail before the end of the week. So, if you won in the We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Or was it We All Gonna Win Wednesday?
We all
gonna win Wednesday.
Still gonna win.
If you won and you haven't emailed me yet, and a couple of you haven't, email me hudsonvalleypreppingsurvival@gmail.com. I need your address, man. hudsonvalleypreppingsurvival@gmail.com. No and. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival. There wasn't enough room for the and. Random JL, what's happening, my friend? How are you? Robert Weimer, what's going on? Mad Mama in the house. So yeah, email me, guys. I'm gonna ship this stuff out to you. My wife picked up all the packaging material for me today to make sure those coffee cups make it where they're going in one piece. I had issues with them arriving broken. Sucks. And if anything happens, just let me know. I'll take care of it. But how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing well.
New Year treating you well so far. I know we're only 3 days in, not even like 2 or 3 quarters.
That's right. 3 days in so far. Yeah, man.
Some things have happened already. I mean, we're gonna talk about some things.
Yeah, and there's some things yet to come, right? Some things yet to come. And the year is going to start with some drama in the sky, huh?
Gonna see something that perhaps even our current species
hasn't seen before. That's right. So there's something coming that we're going to talk about this evening. But I hope everybody had a great holiday, a happy New Year. Hope everybody was safe. And I want a patch from you and a T-shirt from Jason. Fantastic, Patty. That's cleaning house. It's cleaning house around the holidays. That's awesome. Congratulations.
That one person was killing it.
Yeah. I hope folks got some preparedness type gifts this year. I hope
they make cool gifts for the prepper in your life. And you know what? For a prepper type of person, every day is Christmas. So
yeah. For the most part. But
you want to be like, dude, I saw this cool thing and I thought of you. I'd be like, totally cool, bro. Like do the same. Like
Yeah,
never too late to just go out and
hook a brother up. Give them some
sister.
preparedness-minded
kids.
gifts.
I love the idea of hooking your kids up with stuff and like getting a little bit of an understanding of what it's for.
Yeah,
super cool
absolutely.
idea.
Great for the kids. Uncle Charlie, what's happening, my friend? How are you? We got a dehydrator. Fantastic, Marine's daughter. Fed Up American, what's happening, my brother? How are you? Welcome to Totalitarian Tuesday, number 4. Yeah, I think it's number 4 since we gave it an official name.
these are for like archiving purposes. This isn't really an overarching storyline here. Although we do touch back and forth from time.
Oh, absolutely. And we touch on things that we've talked about in videos or live streams.
It doesn't matter what order you watch them in. It doesn't make sense.
Oh man, James Price got a freeze dryer for Christmas.
That's decent.
Fantastic. Now you have no waste, right? If you got a freeze dryer, some Mylar bags, there's no more waste in the house. I mean, everything that's a leftover goes in the freeze dryer, right?
Wow. So you can freeze dry.
Yeah,
they call that.
Seal it. That's fantastic.
I went to this place called Nature's Classroom when I was in 5th grade.
I did too.
Okay. And you remember the Ort bucket thing?
Yeah.
Dude, best idea I ever had in my life. So what they did is like they had all us kids in a big mess hall, and whatever you didn't want to eat, everybody scraped it in this like bin, and they weighed the bin. Right. The next time, I don't know how they did it when you went there, but the next time, everyone's plate was that much lighter. Everybody's like, yo, where's all my food? And they were like, well, you wasted this much last time. Wow. So this is what you get this time. Wow. And they taught you to eat what was on your plate and balance what you took. And
very good.
It was a really cool lesson. To this day, I remember it. This was 30 years ago.
Very cool. I don't remember that portion of it. I might have been
when they brought you to the mess hall and like you did.
Yeah, no, we didn't do that. That was probably after us. Found out they were wasting too much food on all these damn kids.
I went when I was in like 5th grade, but yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about wasting food is the thing I try not to do. Of course, I hear my father's voice, my dad's starving kids in insert country, but
yeah. I think
like if I took it, I got to eat it, and that's conservation too, I suppose.
Absolutely. Use what you take what you use, and don't take more than you need.
But not with no criticism toward the actual cause of this conversation, which is Homeboy's freeze dryer.
Yeah.
I'm not like to hell with your freeze dryer, buddy. You know what? Stop wasting food, you
No, I think it's a fantastic tool to be able to, take your everyday items and make sure that they make it further. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or even do interesting things with it. I mean, it'd be freeze drying and everything out here.
Oh yeah, ice cream, man. Ice cream.
You can make your own mountain house. I'm sure there's stuff on the internet about how to do it. It'd be cool, man, without a doubt. And that's an expensive thing, from what I ever saw.
Yeah. They're not cheap. And they do.
So that's totally cool.
They do require a lot of maintenance. Some of them. There's a lot. GMA Merkel, how are you? Good evening, and welcome to Totalitarian Tuesday. The name's catchy, right? Totalitarian Tuesday. Not everything that we talk about on Totalitarian Tuesday will be in reference to totalitarian regime, but it kind of feels like we're headed that way, doesn't it?
It was like the only kind of like alarmist catchword I could think of that kind of went with Tuesday. It had to be something either tyrannical or Tyrannosaurus, or come on, words that sound cool that start with T. Yeah. Not even a whole lot.
No, but it's starting to feel a little totalitarian here in New York.
Toronto Tuesday just didn't hit right. We had this conversation already over Big Titties Tuesday or whatever.
That's right. We
don't have it.
Vincent Boogaloo, it does roll off the tongue a little bit, doesn't it? Totalitarian Tuesdays. I got to practice that before I come on.
I like Tyrannosaurus Tuesday, and it was high on my list.
Hunter says T-Rex Tuesdays. Yeah.
It was on the short list.
Yeah. But I'm sure, the totalitarian government fed up American. That's what the illusion is too in the name, is that I believe personally that we are in the midst of a total government takeover. If it hasn't already happened, the surveillance state and things like that. I feel that we're almost there. Aside from, the boots on the ground. And we've kind of saw that too, during the election when Biden was inaugurated. He was inaugurated behind a wall of U.S. military troops and barbed wire fences.
It wasn't a good look.
No, it definitely wasn't a good look.
Especially when they said that the other guy was the threat to democracy. It just didn't look good.
No. And, it does suck. But I feel that that's kind of the direction things are headed. And I hope 2023 doesn't really turn that way.
This is going to be more of the same bullshit, but like amplified and like they'll start to play off of the things they figured out people don't care so much about, or the things that we've all kind of like become complacent towards.
Because that's something I talked about with you the other day.
Yeah, shit we were big mad about like a year ago. Everybody's like fucking tired of it. And like they don't care. But like that the machine is still running. It counted on you like stopping caring. And they give you other things to look at and you forget, even subconsciously. Like, everybody knows, of course, what I'm.
Oh, well, I
everything,
think,
like.
So before that thing came here and changed everything in the United States, and they shut everything down.
The people that were responsible for everything that happened are just going to get away with it because, what are you even supposed to do? And who even was it?
At that point, Livingston, man, I think we had the turning away from things. Right. Oh Lord, look at you go.
I still don't really know how to use this. Yeah. Oh my God.
So we had the turning away, and people were just like, "Yo, their ideas are so crazy, we can't even entertain it." And everybody got into like their own little bubble and just kind of stopped paying attention to what the other side was doing, right? And we didn't pay attention for quite a few years. And I think now we're going to be in the age of the reckoning from the turning away. We didn't pay enough attention to what was going on, and things kind of grew out of hand, and they snowballed a bit. So now we're going to have to get back to a point where we have to face the things that have become while we really weren't paying attention to everything. So it's something to think about, guys. I think, the decay of society was something that we allowed to happen by not speaking up more sooner.
We turned our backs on it and but in the wrong ways. Like even like in politics and stuff, like it becomes
people don't want to get involved in it,
and it ebbs and flows, and it'll spike up like everyone's interest in it and stuff. But then it just becomes boring and like just nobody cares, and it's like just let them play their game. But that's the problem. They play their game and against you, even if you don't decide you want to play.
Hunter, and you're right. Absolutely, it's been going on for well over 20 years, and people just kind of stopped paying attention. They stopped caring about what the other people were doing because it was so crazy and so far-fetched it couldn't possibly be real. And now, today, those things are coming to light. We're seeing it as wanting to be accepted every day.
Well, this rich billionaire guy who bought a social media website now, he's been calmly and slowly like releasing like internal documents of said corporation that seem to prove that at least one of these social media giants was acting as a literal arm sort of a certain party.
Yeah. That's scary stuff.
And here you see like this slide into authoritarianism, totalitarianism, control, like invasion of privacy. Like we're right behind you, checking out every time we're right over your shoulder, on your screen, bro.
Yeah, Hunter, and you're absolutely right. They're normalizing the corruption, and the more that they can normalize it, get you to accept it. I saw that Sam Bankman-Fried pled not guilty to all charges today, so he's accepting no responsibility. Twitter and the CIA, what could go wrong? Exactly, Jay Creature. And if you guys aren't paying attention to the Twitter files that are coming out, there's some hokey diddly shit going on behind the scenes. That's for damn sure.
I didn't even say the guy's name. I ain't coming out for the dude. I'm just saying he's fucking putting out these files that seem to be saying this thing here. Question is just, here's like all this information and they're putting it right in your face. You're like, yo, and I think that the certain party I spoke of, they operate under the assumption that like it's kind of a what you gonna do about it. Like here's all this evidence. We've had all this evidence between
what's going to happen probably
between the big guy's son's fucking laptop, between the Twitter files, between the Fauci bullshit, between all this different stuff and investigation after investigation. These things are indeed finding things out, but nobody's doing anything.
Nobody's held accountable.
Anything.
That's the biggest thing is they police themselves, and they dole out fines and fees. I bet Sam Bankman-Fried will probably never do much time in prison. And if he does, it'll be a cushy federal prison with all, the Bernie Madoff types and things. Before he passed away. I think he passed away in prison. But yeah, I mean, it's a snowball effect. Until someone hurts a cat or a puppy, nobody cares. You're absolutely right, Jay Creature. Or a child. And the sad thing about that is there was a lot of children with the whole Epstein thing. And, nothing's really come of that. They got, one dead guy, one girl in prison, and a whole lot of people still doing what they were doing. And nobody brought to justice, man.
So I mean, then call like what I was just talking about. Then like this whole like, yeah, we're like definitely this information is thrown in our face, and they're like, yeah, like they were doing that, and we're like, well, surely they won't do it again.
Oh, of course they're going to do it.
I'm going to call that the Epstein effect, where it's like everyone is big mad and thinks something should be done about it, but when nothing is done about it, nobody cares really.
Yeah, well, I mean.
Or when somebody goes,
you care, but what can you actually do aside from demand from your elected officials that these people are held accountable, and that we got to have a working justice system. It's not for the people anymore. You know what I mean? There's two separate sets of rules.
Well, they do the thing they call
There's
you crazy.
us and them. Right?
Was it first they fight you, and then they ridicule you, and then Gandhi said it.
They label you as something crazy, something extreme.
But it goes on to prove like how right you are. Like I hate that I messed up the quote, but somebody in here knows what I'm talking about. But like, the more they try and fight you, the more like. Actually, you must be like kind of right. Like,
you're getting closer to the point.
All these different parables and fables, the more truth you speak, the more they try to silence you and so on.
Yeah.
Totalitarian.
We've seen it here.
I don't tell the truth, so.
Yeah. Especially north of us. We've seen what they can do to your...
By the way.
Your bank accounts
he's
and everything.
On me.
There we are. We got names and everything.
We get excited. We get started talking, and I forget a fucking real
it's
graphics
true.
And stuff. Some of these people have like automated shit. I don't know.
Oh, well, you got some cool stuff up here. Have you shown the folks the new graphics that you have?
You guys, what's today?
You might have to turn the other ones off first for the coolness effect.
I don't think I do.
And kabooyah!
But today is Totalitarian Tuesday.
That's right. It is.
Welcome to the show. This will just hang out there until I push the button. Wow.
And it goes away. Fantastic. Jay Creature, thank you so much, my friend. We appreciate it. Keep this rhetoric up and you'll end up as compost in my garden via Kathy Hochul, Prepared Irishman. Yes, and she actually pulled some other stuff recently that I thought was pretty dastardly.
Well, let's visit that. Okay, so first off, if you wish, you can be composted instead of cremated or buried or whatever your other options.
Sure, yeah.
Composted don't sound bad. Now I don't know exactly how we're doing this.
So we talked about this. We talked about this long ago in the fall on a live stream.
Well, you just toss
because California passed something similar, and what they do is like put you in a tumbler and freaking basically turn you around every couple of months and turn you into compost.
Are you growing crops or something?
Well, who knows? You like the Prepared Irishman said, you could end up in a rich folks' flower bed, as fertilizer. So
you gotta come back somewhere.
But she also just vetoed a Native American Gravesite Protection Act.
Oh, this sounds ugly all the way around.
Yeah, not good, man.
What'd she do?
So the bill passed the House and the Senate unanimously. Both chambers passed it unanimously. I mean, who wouldn't want to protect a native burial site? This is for projects where they're excavating and doing things like that, and they come across what they believe to be human remains. They can shut the project down, excavate, take them out, bring them to their proper tribe, and give the remains back to the tribe so it can be buried on tribal lands. But she shot this down. And she waited until like the last day of the session to shoot it down.
So yeah, but how's that work?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I mean, I don't know what we know about this at the current. This is breaking. But it just sounds awful and callous. Because not only like, okay, so you're digging a hole, like you're going to build a parking garage.
Sure.
That's cool. You found like human remains.
Yeah.
Someone should get involved. Like, I mean, what's
absolutely.
So what
absolutely. So what it was going to, what the bill was going to do was to put punishments in place for people who just kind of moved it to the side and kept on with the project and didn't notify the proper authorities, the proper channels, and have it dealt with the right way. She decided that, no, we can't do that.
It sounds like you can't do that. Like, how could you?
Yeah. Well, hey, I give up for offering to the Wendigo, the Wicked Witch of Buffalo,
now,
Kathy Hochul.
I doubt
the Wendigo can take her now.
Here I go. All right. I doubt this was done with malice toward like any like First Nation people.
No, it was probably more about dollars.
What I think...
You said something.
I said it. Now, what I think, and what it really stinks like, is that they found like human remains underneath the foundations of that new stadium they're going to build for the Bills.
Could be.
Well, you said she waited till like the last minute, because a veto can be overwritten.
Right.
A president or governor can veto a bill, but if it goes back and they say, no, fuck you, bro, it can still get passed. But she waited till the last minute, till the session was out. And like everybody's on their way home.
Vetoed it as everybody was leaving. I think it was the 30th that she vetoed it.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah. So now the new session would have to come in. They'd have to pass it all over again and put it all through the channels again.
Oh boy, she is Albany's daughter. She might be from where, Rochester, Buffalo?
Buffalo.
Yeah, but she's Albany's daughter for sure.
Ugh. So the Wendigo can take her.
If you're not from New York State and you marvel at the things we talk about when it comes to our politics here, understand that we're usually not exaggerating very much. And two, that like Albany, New York is like the most corrupt hotbed of villainy this side of like the entire Star Wars universe.
It's absolutely
like,
disgusting. And Albany is notorious.
It's business as usual up there. They've been doing it this way the whole time, and they ain't gonna change.
If you find yourself in Albany, and you're not from Albany, when you leave, you feel like you need to take a shower.
It's not great.
But Livingston, man, we're gonna have a cosmic visitor.
I was gonna try to do this whole live stream with just the old jewel thing here.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Because killing me. I keep forgetting it's not one of the green ones, you know? I keep being like, get down, my God.
Poor guy.
My pancreas hurts, bro. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have a visitor.
Yeah, we got a visitor from a far, far away planet, Livingston, man. And this visitor has not been to Earth since the Neanderthals.
It's not concluded that our specific species was even here yet.
Yeah, that we'd even evolved into.
When this visitor last appeared, its name is, of course, a tongue-twisting C/2022 E3 parentheses ZTF, who is a comet. Michael.
That's right. It says, if you look up over in the sky the next few months, you can see an object last seen when the Neanderthals walked the Earth. So we're getting a visit from another comet. I don't know if you guys remember, but in, 2020, we got a visit from Comet Neowise, right? And comets have been known to be harbingers of doom and destruction and things like that. So to start 2023 off, we're going to get a visit from a comet who hasn't been near Earth. It says it takes 50,000 years to complete its orbit.
So I guess that'd be like, it's kind of a boomerang. It's kind of whipping around the sun, like, you know, it shows up.
Yes. So
it takes this thing to go by, circle around, come
up
back.
Here a little bit more. Or no, I'm sorry, down. And we'll share that right there with the folks.
What, this year?
Yeah,
I did. Were you not paying attention?
Okay. No, I
They've
guess I
seen
wasn't
all
paying
of it.
attention.
Yeah, I showed him. He was there, right there.
So it's currently on close approach to Earth, and sometime in the end of January or beginning of February, we should be able to see this thing. Now, it's not big. It's not huge. This thing is like, what? It's like a midget comet. It's like 4 feet.
We don't use that word.
Oh, small person comet.
But okay, so the article states that Hervé Villechaize,
okay,
he played the henchman Knick Knack in James Bond, The Man with the Golden Gun. So that makes this asteroid about 4 feet.
Yeah, 4 feet tall. It's about 4 feet. So it's not huge, but it is making a pass. And its closest approach will be about, 27 million miles away. So we may be able to
36,667 million
Javier Villanchez.
Small persons away.
Yeah, imagine that. Northwest Trout Slayer says, I'm not offending him if I say that word. Squid says it's dwarf. There you go. It's a dwarf.
I thought we didn't use that one either. I just stopped using words. I'm like, this is a...
Well, I guess they use dwarf star.
They're like, what's your pronouns?
Could you switch to the next one of Comet Neowise?
Neowise. This is the last one that
This is the last one that we saw in 2020. It was about the end of summer, right? And I went out and personally saw this thing in the sky. It was pretty cool to see a comet in the sky. But then shortly after this comet came, all of the restrictions and lockdowns and all of these things came into fruition shortly after the arrival of this comet, or shortly before.
Because this freaking guy right here, you see him in the center of your screen.
Yeah, there he is, the comet.
Now, an interesting thing this article talks about is that comets can lead to meteor showers. Which is another reason I think that like ancient people. We're stuck out here with 2 and 2 for you. You have fucking 4 of us, you guys. That was us from the future. Anyway. So these comets, a comet is essentially a big dirty snowball. It's a big chunk of ice and whatever. Been collecting like little rocks and junk, like the boulders you find after you've been plowing snow all year.
Right.
Last shit to melt kind of thing.
Yep.
That's what a comet is, flying through space. And it's got all this crap in it. When it comes near the sun, it starts giving off that wicked coma, they call it.
Yeah, the tail, right? The tail of the comet.
But then the rocks and what have you start to bleed out of it and fucking get...
Yeah, debris fields. Right?
And then they start burning up through the atmosphere. So, like ancient folks saw these things come by and they're like, holy cow, bright light and it's up weird. Yeah. Then all of a sudden it's like raining what looks like fire. And of course they were like, this is
time to make a cave drawing, right?
Time to make cave drawing, or time to, or maybe blame bad things on this thing that happened because it happened and like they'd never seen anything like it. Now here comes a bad thing to happen. So you got to put 2 and 2 together.
It was the comet, right?
Now, do the comets bring the bad luck, or do we blame the comets for the bad luck?
So, throughout history, they have said that bad things happen when comets show up, right? So something to think about, guys.
I wish I could just change it to the robot voice. If you watch our early live streams, I sound like one, everyone said.
But yeah, man.
But we got one visiting. It's just the size of a quad British accent for some reason.
Yes, it is. It's a harbinger of doom.
Should have never hit that vape. Harbinger of doom, maybe, but it's the size of a small person. So I mean,
could you bring up the little Wikipedia there?
Okay, so
we
were where the hell was the part in popular culture? Oh no,
where'd you go? He lost it.
The nomenclature.
It's gone.
We're close right here.
Gone.
Effects of comets.
Yeah.
Here it is. All right, which part you like? Fear of comets. Fear of comets is acts of God and signs of impending doom was highest in Europe from about 1200 to 1650 AD. The year after the Great Comet of 1618, for example, Goddard Arthusius published a pamphlet stating that it was a sign that the Day of Judgment was near. He listed 10 pages of comet-related disasters, including earthquakes, floods, changes in river course, hailstorms, hot, dry weather, poor harvest, epidemics, war, treason, and high prices. So
sound familiar,
one in the
folks?
chat, if any of that from Goddard Arthusiast from the year 1618 sounds a little relevant today.
That's right. Hunter says, it's no Halley's Comet. I survived that.
Interesting. Can I go on to the next one real quick? And
absolutely.
Okay. Spectroscopic analysis in 1910 found the toxic gas cyanogen in the tail of Halley's Comet. This is 1910, mind you. But this caused panic buying of gas masks and quack anti-comet pills and anti-comet umbrellas by the public. They sold it. They bought it.
Yeah, there you go. So,
get your anti-comet umbrellas.
Even back then,
do we have those on the web shop yet?
No, there was.
Can we get those?
There was a Canadian prepper back in the day who was selling anti-comet pills,
umbrellas and shit,
and anti-comet umbrellas.
We gotta get one.
Believe it.
F in the chat for anybody that bought that. I want an anti-comet umbrella too.
Yeah, they keep you safe from the comet dust. The
roaming preppers among us.
Hunter just got in on one from the communist prepper. He picked
perfect.
One up. So I actually listened to the communist prepper's video today. And
I thought the communist prepper was his cameraman.
Well, we're going to call him the
I got no beef with him. I don't know him.
Now, but whatever. So I listened to his video today.
He lives.
And, man, does he sound like he's starting to be a pro-Russia Putin stroker? Because it really sounded like that today. He was he made reference to, the country that only gave them a few HIMARS and some Patriot missile batteries. It's like, bro, $80 fucking billion. $80 fucking billion, okay? On top of all of the shit that we've given them. And he's going to act like we haven't done enough. How much has Canada done for the Ukraine? Please let me know, Canadian prepper. I would really like to know how much Canada has done for the Ukraine.
To be fair, I don't know how much of a flex it is to brag about how much you've done for Ukraine.
Yeah, but to shit on the people who are actively giving them everything that we possibly can without stepping into World War III.
He's mad because I smoked him with that breakfast sandwich a couple of
NY Prepper in the house. What's happening, fella? How are you?
Get over it.
Great guy. If you guys need to know what's going on in Ukraine, that's who you check out. Check out NY Prepper. He has all of the latest information on Ukraine, everything that's going on over there.
You want to know what's going on?
And I think we have to have him on the channel soon. But I've been watching his Dark Winter series religiously. And come to find out, he has climbed all the way up to the top of this hillside and found a radio tower, and he is trying to see if we made it through the nuclear blasts, man. So
it depends. I mean, was it a Wednesday?
It makes the hairs on my neck stand up.
All right. I'm in.
Yeah, man. The Dark Winter series from NY Prepper. If you guys haven't checked it out, you absolutely should. It's a fictional tale of a complete nuclear attack on the United States, and he's got his radio out. The radiation has subsided a little bit, and he's trying to reach out to survivors. And it's just a fantastic series, and we'll see who he gets a hold of here in the future. You never know. You never know who's going to make it through something like that. I think us preppers could make it through something like that, especially with the network of people that we have and
you got a leg up. You have a good starter kit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As long as you have something, right? You have to prepare, guys. You absolutely have to prepare.
The complacent people who don't have nothing or are just not even awake to the idea that they should perhaps plan for SHTF, they'll be the first ones absolutely to die. And anyone even slightly more prepared than that will stand a better chance than your average so many metaphors, but I mean, the one that comes to mind, of course, are the Walking Dead, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
That's your zombie horde.
There you go, folks. Vision just shared the link. That's where you get started. Episode 1. I think he's 5 or 6 episodes deep now, and it's just absolutely fantastic. It's drama, man. It's drama.
Can we just show some love to the mods real quick? Because I don't even think they be digging this up quick.
Absolutely. Vision Preparedness. He's got it down.
I feel like he's in the studio with us. Like, can we pull that up?
Vision's behind the backdrop doing the ditty right now.
The Wizard of Oz back there.
Yeah. Livingston Man rolls him a beer every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't just make it look like I do this shit.
Yeah. So another thing I want to talk about with everybody this evening is medical training. Medical training. We push it. Y'all have the gear. I know you have the gear.
Everybody's got their big old bad old first aid kit.
You have got your IFAC. You've got everything. Do you know how to use it?
You got this big bulging bag of shit.
Do you know how to use it? Do you know how to use everything in your medical kit? You absolutely have got to get medical training. Here in the Northeast, we have our own personal medical trainer who works with Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, and we will be hosting medical classes in the future. We get kind of a group discount. You know, I go in and I lump them up, and I'm like, hey, man, you got to hook my people up. What can we do? How can we do it? And could you share this with the folks here?
Yes,
Livingston,
1 second, because I'm going to try something weird.
Okay. He's trying things. It's not the time to try new things, Livingston.
You know, you're probably right, and I'm just not going to. So, of course, the folks we're talking about would be strategic emergency training and consulting.
Could you drop the bugs off the screen? For some reason, they're still up there.
Could you not correct me in front of people? Make me feel inferior. I spoke about the picture. There it is.
Yeah, man. Strategic ETC, our friends Travis and Ryan, fantastic people, fantastic company. They have a great facility located in Queensbury, New York. So if you guys are in the North Country and you need training, check them out. They are a fantastic company. All they want to do is help you get better prepared. They will tailor these things towards your needs. If you're preparedness mindset and you're worried about, things in the woods and not working with so many, say you only have limited supplies, right? Maybe you want to take a wilderness first aid course, right? Fantastic course. It teaches you how to do everything with less, right? They teach you the basics of how to do certain things. And there's some prerequisites for these courses. Some things you have to be CPR, AED certified before you ever take them.
Can I just drop the promo?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, you guys. Mike was in a freaking commercial.
Yeah.
Okay, check it out.
We are an American Heart Association training site. We are an American Red Cross training center. We also offer Health and Safety Institute training. We can offer everything from CPR, first aid, AED training, to basic life support for healthcare professionals, emergency medical responder. So if people want to go a step further than that, if they're interested in getting into the medical field. Located in Queensbury, New York at 53 Luzerne Road. We're right in front of the Bare Bones Warehouse. We have a conference room upstairs. Can comfortably seat about 6, has a conference table, has a display on the wall, can be wirelessly displayed. We have a state-of-the-art classroom, has dual displays, everything's twinned, the audio's twinned on it, and that can seat comfortably probably 12 to 18 students. We can tailor custom classes. Classes like Stop the Bleed, which is a free government program that we offer. There's no charge for that. Things like active shooter response and other custom requests. Also very big with the Boy Scouts of America. It's approved for them. A big portion of our training comes from healthcare professionals, obviously. On the civilian side, for the CPR, AED, and first aid classes, everything from Boy Scout leaders to river guides, people doing water safety, new parents, right? They want to get training for their kids. Daycares is another big market segment that we do. We get a lot of requests from daycares. But we don't add on all those extra fees that many of the other large companies do. We don't charge, a per student fee and then a travel fee and a kit fee and a disposable consumable fee. We basically charge a flat rate and you get all of that. Most of our instructors are either currently in the field or have been in the field. So we have a good spin on our training because not only can we teach the material, we've lived it. Most of the feedback has been, this is the best class we've ever had because of your knowledge and the way you present it.
There it is. There it is. Fantastic work by the Livingston man. He makes it look easy. That was great. That was great. But definitely check them out. They are fantastic. They will work with you. They will get you the training that you need. The certifications are what cost all the money. So get it done, guys. Get some training. Make sure you have medical training. You got all this stuff. Make sure you know how to use it, because without knowing how to use it, it's useless.
As it was put to me, is if you stand there and do nothing, it's better than to like run up on somebody and start trying to fix them and not know what you're doing.
Yeah, you don't want to think you know what you're doing. You want to absolutely know. So get certified training. That's so important, guys.
Strategic ETC offers all kinds, and consulting work too. You got a business, you need to come into compliance, you need a certification for whatever. They do it all. Recommended wholeheartedly.
Yeah, fantastic people to work with, and they want to help you. They want to make sure you are more prepared than when you got there. So always willing to help you out. Fantastic people. And you're absolutely right, Squid. Those skills are perishable. So if you took CPR back in the day, I can guarantee you it's not the same. It's not the same as it is now. Things change, things evolve. Some things that are not no more. So it's the
techniques change. They streamline the process.
Yeah, the Good Samaritan law goes so far. That's right. You got to be careful. You need to know what you're doing. Get that training, guys. Go get it. Check out Strategic ETC. Ryan, Travis, anybody there can help you out. They have tons and tons of trainers.
No, you can't. An AED will like only go off if it needs it. It's why it's like automated device. It literally will not work if the person is not in that specific condition.
Yep.
So a turkey, it doesn't even have the necessary shit going on. So sorry, we can't. Now you could probably, I suppose you could modify one, but I'm not recommending that you do. I'm just saying you probably could, not. And I watched that video.
Chrisman says recertification every 2 years for first aid and CPR. That's right.
Yeah, it changes a lot.
So even if you are a medical professional and you need to get some more certification, they can help you with that. They will help anybody. I've heard some stories of those guys helping out traveling nurses during the pandemic whose certifications kind of expired while they were here. And they were going to get, fired if they didn't get their certifications. And they go above and beyond for everybody to make sure that you have what you need.
I see questions about being able to find a class. I guess I'll point out that Strategic ETC also goes on the road, and they will possibly come to you at least within the 5 states surrounding them.
Yeah, they do a lot for a lot of people, but their facility is just top notch, Livingston, man.
Right, I mean, it'd be a place to go. If you can somehow pull it off, it's a nice ride. It's a fun trip.
Yeah, absolutely.
The facility's awesome. The staff is amazing, but at the end of the day, if you need this stuff and you can't get there, they can indeed come to you.
That's right. That's right. Get a class together, get enough people together, get a hold of Strategic ETC and tell them what you're looking to do. They will help you out. Will they come to Ohio? That's a good question to ask, Vision. I will definitely reach out to them and find out.
Yeah, I mean, I assume their rates apply as soon as far as travel.
Yeah. Jay Creature, not just yet. We have given it to them, and we kind of let the cat out of the bag for
broke
them.
It there.
But I wanted to show them some love. They have been absolutely great to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, and all of the folks who came. We hosted a wilderness survival class. Travis has done Stop the Bleed at just about every event that we have. He packs all of his stuff in the car and travels out and gives the free class for everybody. He just really wants to help folks save lives. So he's fantastic.
It's kind of like knowing, like, I don't know, some form of self-defense. If you really think about it, like, let's consider like first aid training, like a martial art. Like, and imagine if like just everybody knew that. Yeah. How different the world would be. And you can get that. You can start right here with those links right there.
That's right. Yeah, guys, get the training. Get it while you can. Get it while things are.
One last play. Travis is an excellent teacher, and I'm sure the rest of their instructors are as well. If they're anything like him, Travis is a lovable, like, handsome guy.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
And just an excellent teacher who will not let you fail.
Yeah. No, he's going to make sure that you get the information that you need, and get you certified. Get you everything's a digital card nowadays, which is interesting. But you get them emailed to you essentially, and you can print them out and laminate them and keep them in your wallet, so that you know when you have to recertify. Yeah, because that's important. Prepper Book Club, absolutely. There is no time like the present to level up your skills. Get it done while things are still relatively good, guys.
Harkening back to even the title of this video, A New Beginning.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do things different. We were talking about this before the live stream. Like, I'm trying different things. I tried puffing on this stupid electronic cigarette that fucking sucks.
New year, new shit, huh?
Just trying different things. Break out of routines. Like, realize where maybe I've been slacking. Like, I need to really go wash my fucking laundry and shit. Like, wherever you got to start. But
it's time.
Maybe you've been letting some things like go by the wayside, and it's time for everybody like just pick it up. Like, get back in your shit, baby. This 2023.
That's right.
No time like the present to level up your skills.
See, Prepared Irishman put his skills to the test yesterday. Somebody hacked his thumb up.
Someone?
Yep. I hope it wasn't you.
I want to know more.
You have to got to get the training, man.
Oh, okay. See, I thought you meant someone hacked into his thumb.
No.
I'm like, what do you mean someone? Like, were you not there? I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I looked down and someone had hacked into my thumb.
Outlaw says he's 5th floor certified. Pilgrim says, cut it off, it'll grow back. Rub some dirt on it.
Listen, the 5th floor is the nice quiet one. You get a good night's sleep there.
That's right. You guys look cold, Livingston, man, with the AC on. Yeah. No, actually, I'm not cold. I'm actually pretty comfortable.
No, you know why? It looks like we're hunched, but we're not. It's because of these new chairs.
They're fantastic.
That looks like our shoulders. Like, so comfortable. These new chairs, we're like...
Yep. Leaning forward, leaning into it.
Actually, it's pretty
leaning
nice.
into the new year, Livingston, man. Leaning into the
2023.
That's right.
I mean, who honestly thought we were going to go this far with it?
Yeah.
I woke up, I'm like, there's another year? How the fuck many more of these are there?
It's infinite.
This is taking forever.
They just keep going. Patty said her brother was 14. He saved a life with a Stop the Bleed. As a Boy Scout, he had trained just 1 week before the incident. That's fantastic.
There used to be like internet articles about kids saving people with like
rudimentary tools, right?
They learned in like Call of Duty.
Yeah. Forrest, tomorrow, we all go Wednesday. That's right. First one of the new year.
It was great because last week Black Star actually broke the news before the
stream was even over. That we made it.
We made it, and everything was fun.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know about Black Star Boys, I don't know if there's numbers, but he's our
he's our correspondent from the land down under.
Our brother from down under.
That's right, and great guy. He has a channel. Check him out.
He's from the future.
The Black Star Boys.
He's from the future. It's not only tomorrow but summer where he lives. Yeah. So we look to him for prophecy.
Yeah, he tells us the future.
He's the one that actually told me that snowstorm was coming to Buffalo, and I like Nostradamus that.
Outlaw Jackson, we could all die on a Tuesday because it's Wednesday in Australia. You're not wrong. Alpine Preparedness, how are you, sister?
Again, we look to Black Star to let us know that we made it through. It's kind of cool knowing somebody from tomorrow. 51 people on here. Can we, that's called, there's a word for that, and we don't say it because they don't like it, but it starts with an R, and then it has like first aid minus first.
do me a favor, folks. Smash that like button.
It's going to be a Russian bot.
We really appreciate all the love from everybody, even if it's just as simple as a like. It goes a long way. The links that the mod's been sharing, Vision, NY Prepper. Thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight. We really appreciate it. Marco wants the guitar. Oh, I'm not mad at you, bro.
Which one?
The Livingston man can play that thing. He can play it. Smash it. Yes, Prepper Book Club. Smash that like button, guys. Beat back the Borg, as my good friend Prepper now would say. But yeah, we got to get NY Prepper on the stream. I think we need to do a little update and see how things are evolving and where he sees things going. So look forward to that, guys. I'm going to twist Greg's arm and see if I can get some free time out of him to spend with us one evening. He's busy dude, always keeping everybody updated. Yeah. What else you got for us, Livingston, man?
Well, of course, all that being said.
There it is. Subscribe. That's the big one.
I'll hit it twice. No, okay, there we go. Sorry. Damn finger just does what it wants.
Idiocracy, the documentary. Yes, it feels like we're living.
They watered the plants with Gatorade. Like it makes sense when you think about it. But what was funny is they were all like starving and dying from feeding the fucking plants all the water. You guys want me to play the damn guitar? I don't know how to play the guitar.
He knows how to play the guitar.
That was always Vision behind the
it was Vision, Preparedness, hiding behind the backdrop, playing the guitar. Livingston man was just Milli Vanilli-ing the crap out of it.
Come on. Just going to give me that much credit?
That's right.
Why do you think every time I'm like, yo, you're going to bring your guitar to the live event? I'm like, totally, dude. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot it at home.
I left my guitar in my other pants. I'm so sorry. Look, they're begging for it. They're begging for it, Livingston, man.
I even kept pictures.
So, at this point in time, we will probably get copyright stricken. Gil Bates says, smash the like button and eat the bugs, right? Eat the bugs.
Even in tune.
Oh, it sounds fantastic.
Why? They're gonna
now you'll have to
play some obscure song you never heard before.
Yes, that's what you have to do. Let's play an original Livingston Man song. There we go.
I learned how to play some Aerosmith the other night. I was trying to fuck out, and I was like, wow, all that stuff's not as hard as you think.
Vision says, "Let me get my guitar."
We're pretty synced up, me and All right, I think we're synced up here. Original Livingston Man guitar. So
we gotta hear something. We gotta hear something, Livingston Man. Oh, Outlaw says, play the song that you wrote for the Livingston woman.
That's like a love song, bro.
Just
make some up off the top of your head.
There you go. Yeah. Just write a song, bro. Right now. Do it, Livingston man. If anybody can do it, the bot can do it. Right?
I'm acquiring data.
See, the problem is we have the computer plugged in and not the Livingston man. That's a good jam. That's a good jam.
How much do you like your monetization?
Is there a spam love song? No, but Livingston Man could write one about his love affair for spam. Betty Lou says, Eve of Destruction.
You always want me to play that.
The End of the World as We Know It. Eruption by Van Halen. On the acoustic guitar. Lighters up for the Russian bot. Amen.
I'm just messing around here. What's a cool song? Come gather around. How's it go?
Oh, there you go.
Come, am I playing it?
That's
Come gather around, people, wherever you roam, and admit that around you cool and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pens, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again for you.
Soon, cause the wheel's still in spin.
There's
no telling who that it's naming. And you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times they are a-changing. Come senators and congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall. For either gets hurt or he that has stalled. There's a battle outside raging that'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls. For the times they are a-changing. Mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you don't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. The old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, cause the times they are a-changing. Fantastic job, Livingston, man. Fantastic. And true, the times, they are a-changing, folks. So, prep up as much as you can.
Hit that freaking money button.
The Livingston Man's guitar case is open.
It's
Feel
empty
free
too.
to throw your coin into the Livingston Man's guitar case. Yes, yes. Fantastic job, Livingston Man. So, if you haven't smashed that like button, please.
And subscribe. You got to hit the bell icon. It's important, bro.
Yeah. And YouTube's been updating, so they fuck with your bell icon. Absolutely, they do. They will turn that shit off. You won't get notifications. Make sure you select all notifications when you hit it, and maybe you'll get a notification. Check back often. Click that button. Prepper Book Club, thank you so much. The Livingston Man's guitar case, thanks you.
He filled it with quarters too. So that's
yeah, it's gonna be heavy now. $5 and quarters for Prepper Book Club. Thank you so much. Stop by and check us out tomorrow. We all gonna die
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All gonna die Wednesday every time.
That's
it might not be tomorrow, but it will be Wednesday. And where you want to be anywhere but here, I don't think so.
Prepper Book Club says $5 and pennies. He's making it heavy.
Heavy.
Heavy. That's 10 rolls of pennies. 10 sacks of pennies.
100 of them.
Can you sing Black Betty? No. Marco, thank you so much. Bro hugs for everybody. Marco, bro hug for you, my brother. We miss you. Hope to see you guys soon. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. Be on the lookout for that comet. We might be able to see it with the naked eye.
What? It's February.
Well, end of
time.
January, beginning of February. They're not sure how bright it's going to be, or if you need binoculars or something like that to see it.
So it'll look like a smudge of chalk in the sky.
Yeah, but hey, anything in the sky, man. We just
you can get one of these sweatshirts.
Gear Guy. Yeah, check the link. Check the link down
below.
There's
a Teespring down below in the description.
Teespring. You can get the coffee cups. Everything we did on the We All Gonna Die Wednesday giveaways, except the patches. The patches are the only thing that you can't get there. Those are for special occasions. The in-person events is where you get your patches. Most of those are earned, and I feel that the folks here deserved some patches because they've been dealing with our shit, Livingston, man. So, but thank you all so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. Yes, send beer. We love beer. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we will catch you all tomorrow on We All Gonna Die Wednesday. That's right. Have a great night, folks. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival, and we's out of here.